What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572 Return a Chance. Today's November 14, 2023. We're going to hop on and do a quick market watch. So, we have a good amount of cards to cover on today's market watch. We're going to be avoiding the rarity collection. We'll probably won't talk about the rarity collection until like another couple weeks to see how prices have settled. A lot of people have been mentioning the rarity collection, so I just thought I'd try to find some cards other than rarity collection to talk about since everyone's probably talking about that set right now. But yeah, we're gonna be starting off with Ritual Beast, Ritual Beast and Spiritual Beast. So there's only a couple that have been going up in price. The one that I wanted to mention on here is the Spiritual Beast Rampengu. So this one I think is the three of you playing a deck, and it has two printings. It has the common printing and it has the super rare printing. But it looks like the super rare printing for the Spiritual Beast Rampengu is the one that's going up in price, and 14 listings on the market for this one. They did just receive some new support in the set in the OCG that's called Terminal World. So we're expecting that support to come to us sometime next year. I don't know if we're getting that same set or if it's going to be put in like a different set for us, but we should be getting that support next year. These were sitting around like $2-ish, $3-ish in October, and once the support was announced, they started to go up. And $7, $7.50, heading up to $9.45, $9, 10.69, and 10.97. So I'm not really sure what to say about this card. I don't know if maybe the terminal world, or if we do receive the new support, if it's gonna be coming with like reprints of these cards, or if maybe they're just gonna throw in the new support and not throw in like reprints of like the old stuff. So I'm not really sure what to say about this card, but let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about Swelter Beast Rampengu. We also have the Ritual Beast right here, LT Gaia Pelio going up in price. So there's not a lot of Ritual Beasts that are going up, but we do have a couple of them. Let's see, some of them are going low on listings too. I only found a couple in bulk. I did go through bulk because I bought a collection a while back, and I found a couple Spiritual Beasts and Ritual Beast monsters. So I didn't find any like the super expensive stuff, but it is worth it going through bulk because you could find some stuff. I found a couple of like Ritual Beast Tamers, no OT Gaias, but I did find some other stuff. So it might go up in price a little bit later, but we'll see. But Ritual Beast OT Gaia Paleo is the one that's like high up in price. This one was sitting around like the $3 price point. And right now we have it at only 12 listings. We have our first listing at 18.99, but that's moderately played. Then we go up to 20, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. So hitting the $25 mark for the Ritual Beast Gaia Pelio. The Ultimate Rare is also going up in price, but I don't really like to focus on higher rarities. But let's just take a look at it. It was sitting around like $8 to $9, and right now the OT is sitting at 27, 30, 33, 33, 33, and hitting up to the $37 mark. So yeah, it has gone up in price a lot. We have the Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. So this one was sitting around 50 cents, 79 cents, a dollar. And right now we have it at 33 listings. We have our first listing near lightly played at 328, 339, $3.40, 342, 343, and $3.50. So yeah, it has basically like tripled in price for the Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. What else do we have? If Memphis Sacred Flame Ritual Beast? I don't think it is. I don't think this one is, but it looks like this one has been going up in price too. Not really sure why, but this one was sitting at a low price point of $1.50, and right now we have it at, let's see, 178, $2. So it hasn't gone up too much. $2.50, $2.50. I don't know what this card is. I just typed in Ritual Beast on the search bar, and this came out. So there you go, a little freebie if you guys were wondering about Nephthys the Sacred Flame. You probably weren't, but there you go. We have Ritual Beast OT Kanahawk. This one is, let's see, it is going up in price as well. It was around like 48 cents, 34 cents, and right now we have it at 198, $2, $2.30, 274, 275, and 283. So yeah, these are now at like $2 to $3 for the Ritual Beast OT Kanahawk. Let's see what else we have. We have Ritual Beast Tamer Lara. These are going up as well. These were at like 50, 60 cents. Right now we have them at $1.40, $1.41, $1.50, $1.96, $1.96, heading up to the $2 mark. So not too expensive, but they are going up compared to what they were at like a couple weeks back. Ritual Beast OT Apelio looks like it's going up as well. It was around like 50 cents and 38 listings on the market. Currently, we have it at 87 cents. Well, we have one listing at 87 cents. Then we go up to 225, 239. So like a $2 card. So yeah, they're not worth too much, but if you could find these in bulk somewhere, you could probably get like a couple of dollars for them. I think that's the last one that's like high up in price. Ritual Beast. Yeah, let's take a look at Tamer Win. Last Ritual Beast we'll take a look at before we move on. 50 cents. And right now we have it at $1. So it was at 50 cents. Now we have it hitting the dollar mark. So yeah, if you guys have Ritual Beast cards maybe somewhere in bulk, go look for them. You could probably get like a couple dollars for them. Like I said, I want to go look for them, and I'm gonna try to get a little bit of cash to return on my investment for these. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Ritual Beast, Spiritual Beast. Next up, we have M City, the Glory of Horus. So I actually thought this card wasn't gonna go up as soon as it did. I thought I had a little bit more time to pick it up at around like 30ish. I was considering picking it up, but I thought it was gonna go down in price, maybe to like the 22, maybe $25 mark. So I decided to hold off on it. It looks like I was wrong about that. I mean, I knew they were gonna go up. I just thought I'd wait and try to get them for a little bit less. But yeah, it looks like it's been going up in price. We've been seeing this card being teched in a couple different builds: Horus, Phantom Knight, Horus, Tier Elements, Horus Bysteel, and like there's a bunch of different things you could put it in. But it was sitting around like $30 mark. Now we have 51 listings on the market. We have it at basically the $50 price point now. 51, 51. 51. I'm not sure if it's going to continue to go up in price. We do have a Horus Field Spell coming out probably next year, right? Or is it Phantom Nightmare? I think the whole set of Phantom Nightmare is already announced, but I didn't see the Horus Field Spell. But they do have a Field Spell coming out later on, probably sometime next year. So it might go up even higher when we get closer to the release of that. So I'll let you guys do what you want with that information. Let me know down below if you are picking up M City at this $50 price point, or if you guys are holding off on it. Gilding Quem the Virtuous only has one printing, and it's using the branded strategy. This card came out in Cyberstorm Access, and it's probably not going to get a reprint until sometime next year when we get like our 2024 10s. This card was sitting around like the $25 price point a couple weeks back, and right now we have it going up in price. We have it at $32.99, $32.99, $34.99, $35, $35, $36, and then another listing at $44.99 at the end of the first page. So yeah, it is going up in price. A lot of players stay faithful to the branded strategy, so it's probably like one of the easier decks to pick up, since you only need like 3 structure decks for that, and then the Allubers are pretty cheap as well. They're like what, $2 to $3. So it is a pretty easy deck to pick up if you're a newcomer into the game, and it's pretty fun. So one of the only cards you really need to spend money on that's kind of expensive at the moment is Gilding Quem. So I could see why it's going up in price. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Gilding Quem the Virtuous. Unchained Soul Lord Yama has been going up a little bit. It was sitting at a high price point of like 20 something dollars. I think I even saw this at like 25, 26 at one point. And it went down after like the meta shifted and TLMs became good again. But it's slowly coming back up in price. It did hit a low price point of like $7, $8 again. And right now we have it heading up. 72 listings on the market. $10.95, $10, $10.50, $10.99, $11, heading up to the $12 mark on the first page. So they are starting to bounce back up, because Unchained has been showing some good amount of results at regionals, YCSs and stuff. So they've been still topping and taking events. So Unchained is still a pretty good deck. If you guys haven't picked up your Unchained Soul Lord Yama, I will pick them up now before they continue to top and go up even higher in price. Purely Pretty Memory has been going up. Purely is also a deck that still competes within the format. It's one of the better decks of the format. I want to say they're like top 5 or something. They did hit a low price point of like 15-ish dollars a couple weeks back for from like October to like the beginning of November, but it looks like people have started to pick them up. And right now we have them heading up. So we have our cheapest listing at $19.99, so that's like a $4 increase. Then we hit 1950, 2095, 1997. So yeah, hitting the $20 mark now. So they are starting to bounce back up a little bit. And like I said, they are competing in one of the better decks of the format. So I can see why people are starting to pick these up. I doubt they'll get hit again on the ban list. So I think they're a pretty safe bet to pick up if you're worried about like the ban list. They already got hit once, so I don't think they're getting hit again. $23.98, $24. So they're heading up to like the $25, $26 mark on the second page. Let me know how you guys feel about Purely Pretty Memory. So sprites haven't been topping too many events, but I did see a couple builds like sneak into like top cut and like regionals. So I wanted to take a look at how they're doing. It looks like Sprite Blue and let's see, Sprint are holding at the most expensive cards for like the Sprite archetype. We have Sprite Sprint at 55 listings. This missed a reprint window in the last 10. Darkwing Blast was one of the sets that got reprinted in the 2310s, but Sprite Sprint was one of those cards that did not get reprinted from the set. So this card right now is holding at the $15 mark, 1540, 1544, 1547, and 1548. So if you are playing this playing sprites, this is one of the cards you are gonna have to pick up. I think it's only a one of. I only played one of these in my sprite build when I was playing it, so I think it's only a one of. But then we have Sprite Blues. These are at 71 listings, and it looks like they're starting to rebound back up a little bit. Let me take a look at the month graph. Yeah, they were hitting a low price point of 16 and are currently heading up to the 1845, 1849, 1949. So almost hitting the $20 mark for Sprite Blue. If I were you guys though, I think the Ultimate Rare is kind of the same price as the Secret Rare, so I would pick up the Ultimate Rare instead because it's the higher rarity, and I think it'll hold more value than the Secret Rare if it were to get reprinted. I'm not sure where it would get reprinted at, but if it were, I think it'll hold its value more. $20, 2144, 2045, 2150, 2195, and 2195. So yeah, it's like $2, $3 more than the Secret, but I think it'll hold its value more than the Secret in the long term. Gigantic Sprite at like $5. Sprite starter around three-ish dollars. This one's semi-limited, so you can only play 2 of these. And other than that, everything else for sprites is pretty cheap. So if you were planning to pick up deck, I think it's a pretty good time to pick this up because it's pretty cheap. These used to be around like $30 to $40 each. These used to be like around 10-ish dollars. These used to be around like $10, $13 at its highest. So right now it might be a good time to pick up. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about sprites in general. Stake Your Soul has been going up a little bit, so I remember picking these up for like around $12 to $13, and it looks like right now we have them at 35 listings. We have them at 1449, 1450, 1550, 1659, 1662, and 1696. So hitting the $17 mark. I'm not really sure how I feel about Stake Your Soul going up. I do play the deck. Um, I want to say that Vanquish So in general is like a mid-range deck. I haven't really seen it do too much in the meta. It takes like a really good player to top with it because it's, like I said, mid-range. And in a format that's like very like, I guess a lot of combo heavy decks are in the format. It's gonna take a lot of like skill to be able to top with it, because a lot of the Vanquish So cards are like 1 for 1, and sometimes that's not enough to go against like a combo deck. You need like a floodgate, like there can only be one, or if you're maining shifter, that could also help as well. But maybe people are thinking about trying out Vanquish So this format with Centurion's coming out. Maybe that might change the meta a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. Let me know what your opinions are on Stake Your Soul going up in price or Vanquish So in general down below in the comments. We have Volcanic Trooper. going up in price as well. This is a new ultra rare from the new legendary duelist soul burning volcano set. It says if this card is normal or special summon, you can add one volcanic card from your deck to your hand. So it searches, which is pretty good. Then it has another effect. It says except volcanic trooper, you can discard one card, special summon one bomb token, pyro fire level 1, attack 1,000, defense 1,000 to your opponent's field. Each time one is destroyed, its controller takes 500 damage. So it could help put like a token out on your opponent's side of the field. Could that lock them out or something? Maybe like imperm, but they would have just imperm this at that point. But still, it's a searcher. It's a level 3, so you can normal summon it, and it was sitting around like $5-ish, $4.30. Right now we have it heading up 25 listings on the market. We have it at 725. That's basically 726 for shipping, 737, 797, and $8. So yeah, it's going up in price. Let me know how you guys feel about this. I don't think volcanics are gonna be doing much anytime soon, but I did see that there was an OCG build with volcanics and runics. I guess like topping or something, or that's something that's popular over there right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I saw a build with volcanics and runics, so maybe that's why people are picking this up. Might want to try it out here. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Chamber Dragon Maid only has 2 printings. We have a premium gold rare for this card and then a secret rare from Eternity Code. Let's take a look at the premium gold rare first. So this one's at 78 listings. This card has actually been going down in price. It was sitting at like $10-ish in November. And yeah, I think $10 was like the highest this card has reached. And it's in the past like couple months. But right now you could pick them up for, let's see, we have 78 listings. We have 686, 699, 699, 798, $7, 829, and 829. So yeah, if you guys were thinking about picking up Chamber Dragon Maid, now might be a good time for this premium gold rare, since they're under like what their highest used to be in the past couple months. And Dragon Link is one of those decks that could always stay in the format no matter what. I don't know why they just keep on adjusting and adapting to like the metas. So this card has potential to go back up to like the $10 price point. Chamber Dragon Maid for the secret rare though. Let's see what this is at. It looks like it has been going down as well. It was around like the $20 price point at its highest in the past couple months. And right now we have it at 37 listings. We have it at $17.90, $17, $18. $17.99, $15. Well, that's basically $18.99 with shipping. $18.41 and then $18.90. So yeah, it is under its highest price that it was in the past couple months, but it's still pretty high in price for the secret rare. Let me know how you guys feel about Chamber of Dragon Maid. Is it a good card to pick up right now for Dragon Links, or are we holding off on picking up Dragon Maid and waiting for it to drop down even further? Black Metal Dragon, another card that's used in the Dragon Link strategy. I think I see this being played either as a 1 of or a 3 of in the build. But yeah, we only have one high rarity printing for this card, and that's a super rare. Everything else is common for this. So the super rare is going low on listings. And we have it, let's see, I guess rebounding back up in price. 11 listings. We have $14.99 for our first lightly played. Then after that's gone, we had $24.99, $24.99, $24.99, $29.99, $30, $39.25, and $38.50 on the first page. So almost reaching the $40 price point. Like I said, we do have other printings available for my budget players, so you guys don't want to spend money on a super rare because it's pretty high in price. So you do have these options available to you guys. Commons. Not like any other rarity, but common. So yeah, we have Cosmic Blazar Dragon, the ultra rare, going low on listings. We do have a common available for my budget players right here, so you guys don't have to spend money on the ultra rare. If you guys maybe have some of these in bulk, because I think I have one of these in bulk. I did open up Dusa like when it released, so I think I might have some of these in bulk, so I'm gonna go check on that. But these used to be around like the $6-7 price point, and right now we have them going up in price. 13 listings on the market, so they're going low on listings as well. We have them at, let's see, that's Italian. So we have this cheap copy right here around like $9-ish for near mint. Then after that's gone, we have Italian for like $13. and we hit our another English copy at 1389. After that's gone, we hit 1893, 1928. So hitting the $20 mark for Cosmic Blaze Our Dragon. And we do have sales at the $19 price point, $19, $12, $18, $18. So they are selling around like the $17, $20 price point, which is pretty crazy. Let me know down below if you guys have any idea why this card is going up. I'm thinking maybe Centurions or something, since that's the only thing that's coming out that could synchro summon, and I guess maybe go into this. I might be wrong about that, but let me know down below. This card says it takes one tuner synchro monster and two or more non-tuner synchro monsters, so that's pretty complicated. Must be synchro summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. You can banish this card into the end phase to activate one of these quick effects. When your opponent activates a card or effect, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. When your opponent would summon a monster, negate the summon. If you do, destroy that card. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, negate the attack and end the battle phase. So that's three really good effects. Must be synchro summon, cannot be special summon. By any other ways, you can banish this card into the end phase to activate one of these effects. Is this like a once per turn? I don't see a once per turn. What do you call it? Restriction on this. So maybe I could use each of the to the end phase to activate one of these effects. You can banish the card into. Oh well, it's gonna be gone into the end phase. So never mind. It's not once per. It's not like a hard once per turn or a once per turn to say the least. But it is gonna be off the field, so you can only use one of these effects once per. Okay, that's why. But yeah, let me know down below how you guys feel about Cosmic Blaze Art Dragon and why it's going up. If you have any other idea why it might be going up in price. Infernoble Arms Rendo has 3 printings, but the ultra rare printing from Rise of the Duelist is the one that's high up in price. Well, not really high, but still pretty high for what it is. We do have super rares available, rares available for my budget players, so you guys don't have to go after the ultra rares. If you are planning to play the Infernoble Arms deck, is that what it's called? Infernoble Arms? Yeah, the Infernoble Arms strategy. We had it sitting around like $6-ish, and right now we have it pushing up. They had been getting a couple tops recently, so I could see why. 25 listings on the market, and this card is at $7. Then we hit 7-11. Yeah, 7-11. After that, we hit $7.49, $7, and that's basically $8.90 with shipping. So almost hitting the $9 mark on the first page for Infernoble Arms Durando. If you maybe have some of these in bulk, probably try to move them while the hype is up and get rid of them. We have Guardian Slime. This is a card from Legendary Duelist Rage of Ra. It's an ultra rare. I think it was used in like kind of like gimmicky builds to bring out what was that card? Guardian Slime? No, not Guardian Slime. Egyptian God Slime, which just got reprinted in the Rarity collection. So it's pretty cheap and people have access to that card now. So maybe people might be wanting to pick up this card to bring that out in like their builds. I'm not really sure how many of these you play. I think it's just one of those collector cards. But it is going up in price. It was sitting around like $4 to $3, and since it didn't get a reprint, the Ready collection, it's going up in price. 20 listings on the market. We have it at $9.93, $9.93, $9.95, $10.75, $10, $11.50, $12.75, and $12.99. So hitting $13 on the first page. Let me know how you guys feel about this card. It's not meta relevant, so maybe it's just high pushing it up at the moment, so I would get rid of it. But if you guys think it could go up even higher, I would hold on to it. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Guardian Slime though. We have Dogmatica Maximus going up in price. So we did have Ecclesia getting a reprint in the Rarity collection, but Maximus didn't get reprinted. So I wanted to take a look at this one. For my budget players, we do have 2 printings, Secret Rare and Ultra Rare. The Ultra Rare being the budget one. So you guys don't have to pick up the Secret Rare if you guys don't want to. This one has been going low on listings and up in price still. It was sitting around like $9-ish. And right now we have it pushing up. So we have it at $10.49, $10.30. $12. That's basically 9, 10, 11, 12, $13, $14 basically with shipping. Then heading up to that $16.08 with shipping, $17, $18 shipping, and then $18.88 and $18.97. So yeah, it's gone up in price. I haven't really seen too many builds playing the Dogmatica package recently, but that might change. Maybe some people might decide to put that engine in their build since they have access to like Nadir servants now, which came out in Rarity Collection as well. Ecclesias, and the only thing they would need to pick up is a Maximus, which you could get an ultra rare of if you don't want to pick up the secret rare. So I'm expecting more people to maybe incorporate this engine into their builds, but we'll see what happens then. Let me know how you guys feel about Dogmatica Maximus down in the comments below. Let's see. What do we have? We have a couple of the higher rarity Eldritch cards going up in price. So I wanted to take a look at them. That being Conquistador of the Golden Land Secret Rare Haquero, and an Elixir of the Scarlet Sanguine and Secret Rare from Secret Slayer. So these all have like a lower rarity printing, so you guys could buy those if you do want to play Eldritch, but the secret rares are the ones I want to focus on because I did look them up yesterday and it looks like the graphs have been going up. Not too much, but they have been going up. These were sitting around like $1.50, $1.20, $1.30, and right now we have it at 54 listings. Looks like there's still a couple listings around $1.50, but after that they go up to $2, $2, 237, 240. Yeah, 237, $1.42, but that's moderately played. So they are starting to go up a little bit in price. Not too much, but I will keep an eye out on these. Haquero as well. Same thing. The graph has been showing that it's been going up in price. These were around $1, and right now we have them at 175, 189, 199, $2, 249, 225. Then we have the Scarlet Sanguine. This is the one that special summons the Eldritch from the deck. So I think this one might be up even higher. But look, the graph shows that it has been going up. These were at a low of like $1.80, basically $2. Right now we have a couple listings around 199, 220, 248, 249, but they're slowly going up to the 294, 299. $3 price point basically on the first page. So yeah, just keep an eye out for an Elixir of the Scarlet Sanguine in Secret Rare, and the other Eldritch cards Haquero and Conquistador. Last card on today's Market Watch is Amano Iwato. So this is one card that I ran into watching the Meta Bro Market Watch. Shout out Meta Bro J and Paying a Mac for putting me on to this card, because I did buy a bunch of these back then when I was trying to build a fossil deck, and I just put them away once I realized that fossil deck sucked. And yeah, I just basically put them away. Let's not get into it any further. But yeah, shout out Meta Bro J and Pain and Max for putting me onto this card and making me go through bulk and picking them out and selling them off. So Mono Wato is a common. It only comes in common in the 2018 Megatins and Circuit Break, but it is going low on listings. We have the Megatin version at 14 listings right now, and these were like pennies. These were like under 80 cents, 30 cents. Like I picked them up pretty cheap. But right now we have them at $2.97, $2.98, $2.99, $2.99, $3, $1. Well, basically like $4 to $5 with shipping right here. So they are starting to head up in price. That's pretty crazy for it being like a 80-cent card back then, under $1 right now, pushing up to like the $3 to $5 mark. And then the last one is the Circuit Break version. 42 listings, and the same thing with this one. It was sitting under $1.50. And right now we have 42 listings. We have our cheapest listing at $125. Then that's basically $1.50 with shipping. $1.69 from Return a Chance if you guys want to pick some up from us. We do have 8 more available. I think I bought like 20 something copies of these just because they were cheap. I thought it was a good card at the time, but I already sold a couple of them. But we do have some more at $1.69 if you guys want to pick up from us. Help us get to that $1,000 sale price point. I'm almost at 1,000 sales. I'm at 990, and I think I started early last year. So we're almost at 1,000 sales. So if you guys want to pick up some Amano Watts from us, we have 8 available. $1.70, $1.77, $1.85, $1.87, $1.88, and $1.89. So these are a little bit cheaper than the 2014 version. I'm not really sure why, since these are the original ones. But I mean, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! You never know how cards could get. But I think this is being used in maybe Runix. I know there's a Runix strategy that does play this, because this basically shuts off like monster effects. I didn't even read what it does. Cannot be special summoned. Monsters cannot activate their effects except spirit monsters. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is normal summon or flip face up, return this card to the hand. So it basically shuts off monster effect for the turn. If you're playing Runics, I could see why you would be playing this, because you basically play only spells, not really play monster effects. So yeah, that's one of the decks I could see this being used in. If you guys have any other idea why this card is going up or what other deck is using this, let me know down below. But yeah, Mono Wata is going up in price. That's going to be it for today's Market Watch, though. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Return of the Chance. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.